mindset. Welcome to today's journey. We're not just talking about life. Today, we are talking about creating life. Not waiting, not hoping, not depending, but creating yourself. Most people grow up believing life is something that happens to them. But the truth is, life is something you build, shape, sculpt, and design. This is hour 1 of a 10-hour transformation. If you stay until the end, you won't just think differently. You'll be different. No tree grows fully formed. No lion is born mighty. No human arrives perfect. Life hands you raw material, your mind, your time, your choices, and you turn it into something beautiful. The world will try to define you. People will label you. Circumstances will push you. But you decide who you become. Pause for a moment. Think about who you are right now. Then think about who you want to be 5 years from now. The bridge between those two versions of you is your effort. Every transformation starts with a single decision. I will change. I will grow. I will write my own story. No one can force you to become great, but no one can stop you either. Today, decide, from this moment on, I am creating myself. There was once a stonecutter who chipped away at a massive rock every day. People laughed at him, saying, "It will never break." Then one day, on the 100th strike, the rock split clean in half. But the rock didn't break on that last strike. It broke because of the 99 that came before it. That is life. You don't become your future self overnight. You build yourself blow by blow, choice by choice. As we begin this journey, repeat to yourself, I am not finished. I am not stuck. I am creating myself. Stay with me. Hour 2 is where the real building begins. To create yourself, you must first know yourself. Most people spend more time getting to know celebrities, friends, and co-workers than they do their own soul. In this hour, we're going to explore what your strengths are, what weaknesses you must transform, what makes your heart come alive, and how to uncover your real potential. So ask yourself, what are you good at naturally? What inspires you? What drains you? And what makes you proud? Self-knowledge is the blueprint for self-creation. Here's a simple but powerful exercise. Sit with a piece of paper and answer these 3 questions. Who am I right now? Who do I want to become? What habits do I need to change to get there? A sculptor cannot shape a stone they never examine. Likewise, life cannot shape a soul that refuses to look inward. A young man once complained to a wise teacher, "I don't know what to do with my life." The teacher handed him a few seeds and said, "Grow these into flowers." The young man asked, "But how?" The teacher smiled and replied, "To create anything, you must study it first." In the same way, to create yourself, you must study yourself. Who you are today is not who you have to be tomorrow. Keep going. In hour 3, we'll learn how to rebuild your life from the inside out. You can't create a masterpiece on a broken foundation. So let's rebuild your mindset, your beliefs, your habits. Everything you currently are is a result of what you believe, what you think, and what you repeatedly do. So if you don't like where you are, it's time to change what you do every day. You don't need a huge, earth-shattering change. You need a small change, repeated daily. 1 book a month leads to a brilliant mind. 10 push-ups a day leads to a strong body. 1 new skill a year leads to a powerful future. Creation is not explosive, it's consistent. You build yourself by what you do repeatedly. Next hour, we'll talk about how to become unstoppable. To create yourself, you must defeat fear, doubt, and procrastination. Most people aren't destroyed by failure. They are destroyed by the fear of failure. When you fear what might go wrong, you never get to experience what could go right. So repeat after me. I move even when I'm afraid. I take action even when I doubt. I create myself through courage. Every hero started out scared. Every champion began unsure. But they moved anyway. That is what makes them different. In hour 5, we'll learn about discipline, the true muscle of self-creation. You can dream it. You can want it. But without discipline, you can't build it. Discipline is simply doing what must be done, even when you don't feel like it. Every version of the person you want to become already exists. You reach that version by acting like them. Ask yourself, what would the best version of me do today? Set your goals in the morning. Make no excuses. Don't negotiate with laziness. Keep the promises you make to yourself. Self-creation requires self-control. In hour 6, we'll learn how pain, struggle, and suffering can create you, not destroy you. Nothing beautiful was ever created without pressure. Diamonds form under extreme pressure. Muscles grow by tearing and healing. Souls become strong through struggle. When life hits you, don't break. Build. Ask yourself, what is this pain teaching me? How does this make me stronger? How can I turn this into power? A butterfly must struggle to get out of its cocoon. If you try to help it, it will die. Why? Because it needs that struggle to build the strength in its wings. We are the same. Your struggles are strengthening your wings. Hour 7 will teach you how to create your future through goals and a clear vision. To create yourself, you must create your future. Most people just drift through life. Creators design their life. It's time to write your goals like architectural plans. What are your health goals? Financial goals, career goals, relationship goals, and most importantly, your character goals. A future you do not plan is a future you cannot build. Take a moment and write this down. I will become a person who, and then fill in that blank with courage. In hour 8, we'll talk about changing your environment and surrounding yourself with growth. You can't rise in a room full of people who are sitting down. You can't fly when you're surrounded by those who never leave the ground. If you want to change, you must change who you listen to, who you learn from, what you watch, and what you consume. Your circle is either watering your growth or poisoning it. Choose wisely. This is crucial. In hour 9, we'll learn how to stay consistent until life finally bends to your effort. Creation takes time. Most people quit right before their breakthrough. You want to be great. You have to outlast the struggle. When you're tired, continue. When progress is slow, continue. When no one believes in you, continue. Consistency beats talent. Discipline beats motivation, and persistence beats everything. Now we enter the final hour. Hour 10 is about the arrival and the new beginning. You are no longer just who you once were. You looked inside yourself. You rebuilt your mind. You chose discipline. You survived struggle. You created a vision. And you walked forward even when you were afraid. That is how a new life is built. So say this with strength. I create my future. I shape my destiny. I am becoming the person I choose to be. Life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Every day you wake up, you are a builder. Every decision is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. Go create something beautiful. Thank you for staying on this 10-hour journey. If you made it to the end, you are not the same person you were when we started. Your new life begins now. If this journey resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content to help you on your path. Thank you for being here. Go create.